What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the real ABD. Since my last post on the R6 Avant with that panoramic swipe, a lot of people DM'd me, so I'm going to make a video on how to make a panoramic swipe on Instagram. Alright guys, so before we get started, I want to go over certain things on how the Instagram resolution actually works. Now if you pull it up, you'll find that the optimal size for 4:5 crop, which is your portrait crop, and that's how you kind of want to post, because the algorithm actually likes it when you post like that, so it helps, gets the posts going further. But if you go with a 4:5 crop, it's basically 1080 pixels by 1350. So 1350 down, 1080 across, right? Now that we know that, let's hop into Photoshop and crop them out. Alright guys, so this is the picture that I'm talking about, and what I did was I actually combined it with two other pictures, and then I split them in two, and then the 10th picture I used as a collage. But to get things started, once you're done with your edit, what you want to do is you want to go up here to where you crop. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put in those dimensions, right? So we know that 1350 is down and 1080 is across. So if we're going to split this into two pictures, that would mean that we're going to have 1350 down by, which is 1080 times 2, 2160 across, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to click on aspect, come down to enter custom. And here's where you're going to put in 1350. That's your down by 2160. And you're going to click OK. So this is the crop. It's lateral. So what you're going to do is you're going to press X, and then it switches it around to across, right? So once you're here, you basically adjust to where you want it to crop. So we know this right here indicates that that's the center, right? So that's where our crop's going to be. So I'm going to zoom in just a bit. I shot this a little bit wide just so I can crop it. And once you're happy with the crop, you just press enter on the keyboard, and then you have your picture right there. After that, the next step, you just come down to the picture, you right click on it, and you edit in Adobe Photoshop. All right, so now it's all pulled up in Adobe Photoshop. The next step is easy. We're gonna crop this in half, and we're gonna use the slice tool for that, and then we're gonna export it. So I'll show you guys how to export just to get maximum resolution on Instagram, so the compression on the actual app doesn't ruin your picture. So the next step would be to go up in view, and you come down to new guide layout. When you click new guide layout, you're gonna click columns, and you want 2. So we want to slice it in half. So we want 2 columns. So it's gonna slice the picture right in half, right? So actually, it's not really slicing the picture. It's actually showing us where to slice it. But you're gonna hit OK, and then you're gonna come right over here, and then you're gonna pick the slice tool on the left side, and then you're gonna line it up and run it right up there. So you see, if you zoom in, you have picture 1 and picture 2. So the hard part's done. The next step would be to export. So you're going to File, Export, and you're going to go to Save for Web Legacy. And then your export screen is going to pop out. You're going to go down and click JPEG over here because that's what we want. We're going to push the quality to 100. And we're going to resize our image to what we need for Instagram. So our height's going to be 1350. And what it's going to do is, I know that's off by 10, 2150. It's not 2160. But this is actually perfect quality for Instagram, right? Then you just hit save. And I'm going to replace it because I've already done this. But that's pretty much it, you guys. It's fairly simple. And guys, you don't have to do it twice. If you multiply that 1080 by 3 and you crop it, you can have a triple swipe, or depending on how wide you've shot and how clear it is, sky's the limit, you know. Thank you very much though. Do like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Peace.